If there's something I wish I'd learned earlier in my life, it would be healthy boundaries. For the longest time, I thought that boundaries were mean, that saying no made me cold, that having limits meant I was difficult with or hard to love. And for someone like me who finds joy in helping others and showing up and in being kind, that was a hard belief to unlearn. But what I've discovered is that boundaries are not walls, they are doors. Doors that lead you back to yourself. Doors that say, this is where I end and someone else begins. And that is not harsh. Boundaries are the language of self-respect. They are what allow you to be generous without being used, to love deeply without losing yourself, to be helpful without being harmful to yourself. I used to think that being nice meant that always being available, always replying, always agreeing and helping even when I was tired, overwhelmed or uncomfortable. But what that led me to is resentment and silent resentment. Being out dressed up in smiles and a version of me that was kind but tired. Here's what healthy boundaries have taught me. Boundary. Not everything is your response. Sometimes the best way to protect your peace is just to not explain yourself. You don't need to reply out of guilt. You don't need to fix someone else's discomfort. And you can let silence speak for you. It doesn't require an essay. No is a full sentence, period. You can be kind and still say no. You can say, I'm not available for that, or that doesn't work for me, or simply just say no thank you, without guilt, without explanation. Boundaries will offend people who benefited from your lack of them. When you start to honor your limits, you will lose people who were only comfortable with your self-neglect. Let them go. You are not here to be easy for everyone. You are here to be at peace with yourself. And number 4, boundaries create space for softness. And this was a big one for me because I thought boundaries were harsh, but actually they are what allow me to be soft because I'm no longer carrying what's not mine. I'm no longer living in survival mode. I'm living in alignment, and that's where joy comes back. Number 5, your boundaries won't always make sense to others, and they don't have to. You're allowed to protect what matters to you, even if other people don't understand. You don't owe the world unlimited access to your time, your energy, or your spirit. You are not a public park. And last one, boundaries are what allow you to flourish. You can't bloom in a garden where everyone is allowed. You need structure, you need time, you need protection. That's what boundaries give you, not isolation but structure, not distance but direction. So if you've been afraid to set boundaries, I want to leave you with this. Boundaries are not selfish, they are sacred, they are a blueprint of a life that honors your well-being. And when you protect your peace, you protect your purpose. I'm still learning. I still catch myself over-explaining, wanted to soften my no with a maybe. But now I pause, I breathe, and I remember every no I say to something that drains me is a yes to a life that sustains me. So here's to a softer life, the quieter life, the life where we no longer shrink to fit in or overextend to be liked. Here's to the boundary keeping, peace protecting, self-honoring version of us because we deserve that. Thanks for protecting your peace is not selfish, it is strategy. Peace out.